Let's take a look at filtering and sorting data, removing duplicates, and subtotaling data. So this is the second video in the series. The first one we saw about harvesting data from the web. The one right after this we're going to watch will be working with pivot tables and pivot charts and using slicers and all the amazing cool things you could do with that. And of course, all these project files you're able to download so you could work with them and see all of the examples and play with them in a hands-on way, because it's really one of the best ways to learn is just to start using it. So let's look at filtering and sorting data. Out here at the end, I've got a few worksheets. Say I have a grade book. I've got this grade book here, and I want to be able to see it in an easier way. The first thing I've done right there is I've added a freeze pane right there. So as I scroll my data, the column headers are staying in place. And as I scroll this way, the row headers are staying in place. So that's a really useful tool. And the way you apply a freeze pane is just to go up to View, and then you have Freeze Pane. So I'm going to unfreeze the panes, and you can see here now the headers aren't staying in place. They aren't staying in place. And to freeze them, I basically click in whatever cell I want, anything above it, anything to the left of it. When I choose Freeze Panes, all of that gets frozen. Alternatively, the choices here will allow me just to freeze the top row or the first column. But I like this first choice where it's anything above the active cell, anything to the left of the active cell when I freeze panes gets frozen. So let's say I'm a teacher and I've got like student-parent conferences, and when parents come in, I'm only allowed to show them the records for their child. So I want to have some way I could filter.